we go. I'm live. Big bang, take little bite. Big bang, take little bite. I'm live. What time is it? I'm not that late. Hi, Owen. Hi. I'm so tired. Hi. My face kind of dry. Hi. Your first time? Hi, Tim. We're live. What's up? Bring it on today. Let me go get some lotion for my face. Hold on. I'm back. Bring it on. Bring it on. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Roderick. We watching Bring It On. Oh, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. No, that's not why. You have a different name on Instagram, but it's kind of like that one. No, that's not why. That's because you were like, oh, I thought you cut your hair into like a weird pineapple. I was just like, well, so what if I did? I mean, I didn't, but like, so what if I did? I wasn't going off on you, though. I have coffee. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Bring It On. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Bring It On, a gentrification classic, right? Oh, you guys probably just saw my boxers, didn't you? Did you guys see my boxers? They were gold. Hi, Alex. I think I just saw somebody else. Yes, I did. Hi, Black Said What? Hi, Carla. I have coffee and I have waffles. I had a red velvet waffle yesterday that was so good. And I normally don't like red velvet, but I decided to try it and it was yummy. Hi, Chris. Hi, Carmen. No, I have waffles. Waffles. Waffles are the superior breakfast food. I know a lot of you guys said you like waffles. What did you say? You like waffles because with waffles, the syrup gets in all the nooks and crannies, I believe. Oh my God, you watched the Human Centipede trailer? Why? I told you don't do that. Y'all don't listen. Y'all be too curious. You just came from the club? You know we be up in the club where we do things like throw our hands up. Who remembers that song? How was the club? Was it good or was it shitty? Because, you know, it's a toss-up with the club. It's a toss-up. Let's see. I like Belgian waffles. Ah, Clarissa. French toast over pancakes and waffles. I like French toast. Hi, Razy Crandom Girl. I see you. I open Netflix. I see this Luke Cage 2 shit. What diner you go to? $8 for a waffle. Wait, don't start yet. No, don't start yet. Don't you guys hate how Netflix does this thing where the fucking shit starts automatically? It like starts automatically when you have it. Like, don't fucking start. Why are you playing? Now, I didn't know they did a Bring It On with Christina Milian. That's news to me. Eating Sleep. I have not listened to the J-Rock album yet. It was a long night. People were crying, laughing, fighting. It was fun. I went to an after party. Now I'm here, home finally. Oh, New Jersey diners. I heard it's real corny and preachy this season. Luke Cage. I heard it was real corny and preachy the first season. $8 for a waffle sounds like a lot. Netflix goes hard for the promotion of their original content. Hi, Neffy. You drinking? You drinking red wine, Desmond? I just hate how if you leave it on one thing for too long, it starts automatically playing. I can't just leave it sitting there. Just let me leave it sitting there. Can't do red wine. Gives me a massive headache every single time. The one with Christina is Bring It On, Fight to the Finish. Audrey Woodard is a goddess. I'm happy she got more screen time. I heard that people like, they like Mahershala Ali and they like Audrey Woodard. But like that the show itself is like preachy. It's for Kendrick Lamar fans. They want to sit up on the mountaintop and wag their fingers at the niggas at the bottom. I don't like that. Hi, Sponge Dummy. Pink Moscato and Chardonnay, that's all I drink. Are you also a Drake fan? I'm sorry, that was rude. Let me just drink my coffee. She's the only reason why I watched. Hi, Soybeans. I just got in from a brewery. Had a nice passion fruit brew. Got Bacardi, chicken wing. Ooh, chicken wings and french fries. That sounds good. So I'm going to start in, a couple minutes, 2 minutes? Anybody that wants to watch, I'm watching Bring It On. I'm going to watch Bring It On. It's on Netflix. Not a wine drinker. I like red wine. White wine is okay, but I prefer red. Hi. You're an alien? Not a wine drinker. I always joke that my taste is not mature enough. And wine, especially red wine, will sneak up on you. You have a glass. You have another glass. You feeling good. You feel like you don't feel it. You have another glass. You get up and you're drunk. That is exactly how it is when you're drinking wine. Mostly red wine, though. I can handle white a little bit better. But some of those red wines have a pretty high alcohol content, and they will put you on your ass without you even realizing. Oh, ew, vodka, no. I don't drink vodka. I don't really drink any light liquors. It's the gentrification, an $8 waffle in Newark. Don't play yet? Okay. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Give me some dark liquor. Waffle irons are cheap these days. Vodka for me. I don't drink wine or beer. I don't like alcohol. The taste isn't for me. Wine just sneaks up on you. I like rum. I like rum too. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I put just syrup. We're in Newark, so I know not to go there. Oh, it's a lot of y'all from Jersey. Jersey crew. White wine is only okay. I only put syrup on my waffles. I don't put butter. I don't like butter on my food. I mean, I don't like butter. I don't eat it. Okay, I'm going to play. Play. Bring It On is my favorite movie to watch when I'm annoyed with white people, which is probably counterproductive, but whatever, I'm excited. Whiskey, checking in. Now, I love whiskey. I'm a whiskey girl also. I'd rather drink whiskey first. It's my preference. I do like vodka Red Bulls, but that's only because I love Red Bull, which I feel like we've discussed. My love of Red Bull. This fucking opener is hilarious. I'm cute. I'm popular to boot. Hi, Warren. Just guess. Guys wanna touch my chest. I'm rocking. I'm smile. And many think I'm vile. You can look, but don't you, huh? Woo! We act like we're on speed and hate us because we're beautiful. Well, we don't like you either. Me and my friends used to say that shit all the time. Dude, it's Darcy. I'm still big red. Every time I see her, I think that's fucking Valerie. That's Valerie from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She got a nose job. I've seen this movie a million times. What? Disgusted by Hennessy? Are you sure you're black? You know Hennessy runs through our veins. You're Captain Torrance. Brown looking for me. The mighty, mighty Toros. We're so terrific. We must be Toros. You're not a drinker, Kima? Hi, Warren. Somebody said they hate Red Bull. Just stab me in the chest. I love Red Bull. I had to stop drinking it. I was too hooked. I was hooked. Anytime I went out, I was drinking Red Bull and vodka. I was drinking multiple Red Bulls a day. Like, Henny and Red Bull is good too, though. And Henny and most types of juice. Henny and apple juice. Henny and pineapple juice. How can you be disgusted with Hennessy? Right. How is that possible? Yes, Big Red is Valerie from Sabrina. They have the whole series of Sabrina on Hulu. Oh, look, it's Aaron. Hi, Aaron. They don't even like you, Aaron. We're fine, thanks. Stay in your vehicle. Look at how young Kirsten is. In front of the parentals. I remember I saw this movie with my cousin, and my cousin was like, she was like, I can't understand what they're saying. Remember, he's leaving for college. My cousin was like, I can't understand what they're saying. They're like talking white people speak. I remember she said that. She was like, I don't know what they're saying. Because, like, just now, he was like, I can't mac on you in front of the parentals. My cousin was like, what is he talking about? You'd be the hot new freshman. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. Tim, don't start that. Don't start that. Don't start. Anything is possible. I got the door tour. Ooh, Mimosas Park Slope Sunday. That sounds like my kind of Sunday. Where's there a good mimosa in Park Slope? What's the name of the Jamaican place? Colors? Feathers? What is it called? Hi, Yaba. Aaron's such a dick. Bye. I didn't like it. She used some of that money to buy her a clue. Yo, this fucking guy is gonna talk about Courtney's butt. He's gonna be like, it looks like you fucking ate everything in the world and it went straight to your ass. I love this movie. This shit is hilarious. Good riddance. This shit was Mean Girls before Mean Girls. Is that what that was? She puts the itch in bitch. Just testicles. Big Red has no feelings. I love barbecuing with Henny. Y'all should try it. Started the day with brown liquor. I haven't eaten yet. Hi, Michelle's daughter. I hate alcohol. I guess because my mom and dad were alcoholics. That makes sense. Can't with the taste. It's too sweet. Henny is like gas, but it works. I like Remy more than Henny. Hennessy tastes like jet fuel. It's a lot of blasphemy happening this morning on Bees Bait. What's a wolf's wall? Her boyfriend looks like a murderer. Carver about to break her leg. Maybe a laurel's a good place to rest. I used to say that shit all the time. Why does everybody say that? Maybe a laurel is a good place to rest. That's what you do with cake. You eat it. This movie is quotables for days. Her boyfriend is abnormal. I used to be a Red Bull fiend, then one day my heart decided that palpitations were a good thing. Yo, that exact same thing happened to me, Kendrick. Like, I used to be a super Red Bull fiend. And then I started getting, like, hella heart palpitations. Do I look like... Carver! Do I look like a milkmaid because somebody feels like a cow? Carver, are you okay? Whitney and Courtney are fucking hilarious. Hi. We're watching Bring It On. Aye, aye, Captain. This fucking Game Boy that he had with the eye shit, I used to have that shit. I feel fake for never trying Hennessy. It might be adopted. I saw Incredibles 2. I did a no spoiler review. Something. It'll help. Her brother looks like he doesn't know what a wash rag is. She hired a hitman. Is Bring It On the female version of American Pie? No, it's not. No, we're watching Bring It On, the first one. Oh my god, I drink Cafe Bustelo too. I drink it black too, over ice. I drink the exact same thing. I feel like all former Red Bull fiends drink the exact same thing. I haven't heard Tiana Taylor's new album. Yeah, it's nothing like American Pie. I don't drink and have a difficult taste for both food and drinks, hence why my friends roast the fuck out of me. American Pie is not more of a classic than Bring It On. I mean, Bring It On is a classic, and American Pie is a classic. Have you never seen Bring It On, Brittany? There are no black people in the beginning, but that's like the whole point. That's like the whole point of the movie. That's the whole point of the movie. Have you not seen this movie, Brittany? Have you never seen this? This movie is way more classic than American Pie, I would say. Like, I don't. Yeah, the black folks don't show up until Gabrielle Union. That's like the whole point of the movie. It's about cultural appropriation. So we see the white people first. Have you never seen this? He's like, bitch, this is the Clash. Oh, wow. You haven't seen this movie in 10 years? How vintage. I'm about to pause it and get more coffee. Okay, so like the plot, I might as well just go ahead and tell y'all. I paused mine. The plot of Bring It On is that Kirsten Dunst becomes the captain of the cheerleading squad at the white school. And she finds out that the captain that was captain before her was like, she used to like go down to Compton and like steal all the routines from the black cheerleaders. So you don't see any black people until that part, because you see like the white kids and like how they're going to school and like how they like did their version of like the routines and stuff, and then you see like the black kids later, and you like do the comparison, and you find out that they were stealing, yeah, that they were like colonizing. So you don't see any black. This movie was extremely progressive for the time. Extremely. It came out in 2000. It's 18 years old. It's more progressive than shit that's coming out now. I'm not gonna tell y'all what happens at the end since y'all don't remember. Let me put some more coffee. Get more coffee. I would say that this movie is more of a. I mean, American Pie is a classic, but I would say that Bring It On, like I said, Bring It On was like Mean Girls even before Mean Girls, and this shit is still fucking funny. And I would say that Bring It On has like a better message than American Pie, just in terms of like the plot and like what happens. I would say that Bring It On is better and more of a maybe not more of a classic. Like they're both classics. I just paused it. Hi, Monica. I paused it. She just met the dude in the class. I'm at 11:43. 11:43. So I'm about to push play. She just met the dude. And the bell rang. Now everybody's leaving. We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you? Dude, you just lost. This movie has black in it. It's a classic. Bring It On was a bigger movie than American Pie. Your Ambition broke Carver's leg. The Toros remind me of my high school cheerleaders. They were 2Gs. You said y'all don't know what Bring It On is? I saw that movie so many times. And you're still jealous of my score. I saw that movie so many times. When you react, I know exactly what scene you're at. This movie is a classic. Bring It On is classic. Get a wheelchair. Yeah, that's fucking Harmony. Harmony from Buffy, it is. And Eliza Dushku from Buffy. Somebody said that a lot of people from Buffy were in this movie. That's true. Jamie's got it. Okay. Haven't you guys noticed that like half of the time when I start doing Bees Bait, I'd be like, yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's time to get busy. So let's kick this shit and knock the CK off your parents. That's from fucking Bring It On. That's from this movie. I'm at the tryouts part right now. Shit. This girl's so nervous. Be aggressive. Yo, this tryout audition scene is like a classic. This is like a classic scene in a movie. That just does not work for me. All the way. I'm sorry. I just broke up with my boyfriend. Jen is gay. Woo! What's up, what's up? It's time to get busy, so let's kick this shit and knock the CK off your parents. That shit is hilarious. Remember me to Herald Square. We're watching Bring It On. Isn't this the audition for Pippin? No. These are spirit fingers. And these are golds. This is my movie. Yo, look at this girl. Eliza Dushku was big. Hi, Umi. We're watching Bring It On. Rencho Carney's not on top. Fucking Jamie. Jamie don't even want to be there. Where her little braces. Toro players, work it out. Go Toros. She fucking winked at her. I don't like wearing underwear. I don't like wearing underwear. This movie was very progressive. Most movies that came out in the earlier 2000s are more progressive than movies that came out today. I totally agree. Eliza Dushku just got there. She better do her routine. Sorry. This is my girl right here. American Pie has less quotable moments. The only quote that immediately comes to mind is that one time at band camp. Sorry, I've seen that movie a lot of times. Oh, this is my movie. Jan the Music Man. I feel like I'm watching this for the first time. Bring It On can be watched by everyone. American Pie can only be watched mainly by adult males. Bring It On is more substantive. This one and the one with Solange are the only good ones. Romania. Oh, wow. Like, totally freaked me out. I mean, right on. The Toro Short, #1. I came here from Los Angeles. Your school has no gymnastics team. This is a last resort. That's my girl. I love Missy. Missy's the shit. Round off back handspring, step off, round off back handspring. She gonna do it. Courtney, you a bitch. This isn't a democracy, it's a cheerocracy. I know you guys have heard me say that on this channel. I'll be like, this channel is not a democracy, it's a cheerocracy, it's a dictatorship. This movie's my shit, Bring It On. She's doing it. She just said she did gymnastics. Why would she not be able to do it? Missy is bankrupt. I've already so decided on Jamie. It's a cheerocracy. I'm overruling you. You are being a cheer-tater, Torrance, and a pain in my ass. You're right, Glory. I said Harmony, didn't I? Glory. Missy's the poo, so take a big whiff. The first movie doesn't do it for you. The first Bring It On, y'all are on crack. Like, seriously, the first Bring It On is a classic. This is like a cult classic. I don't know what y'all were smoking, but the sequels are not better. The sequels are straight to TV garbage, except for the one with Solange. So, no debate. We're not debating. So many quotables that y'all probably don't even know came from this movie. The little sister was definitely about to be on the team. Sometimes I wish I could use my sisters for the connect like that. She don't want to be there. Her sister is the stage mom. Hi, Clay Portis. This is the last resort. Oh, Carmen did super chat. Thank you. Rihanna was in the one that has Solange in it, which is why I said the only one that was any good aside from this one was the one with Solange. That stunt routine was insane. I used to be able to do it. This movie is quotable as fuck. I have heard you say that. I say that shit all the time. This isn't a democracy. It's a cheerocracy. This one had Gabby in it. I mean, like, Gabrielle Union it had Kirsten Dunst. It had Eliza Dushku. Like, it had the girls from Black. Like, I don't understand. This is the best one. Never play against Seren when it comes to the movie quote portion of any trivia game. Nobody likes playing any trivia games against me. You cannot play, especially if it's like movies or TV shows. No. Brr! It's cold in here. There must be some toros in the atmosphere. And they show how they like white it up. They like white up the cheers. Oh, E-O, E-O, ice, ice, ice. Oh, E-O, E-O. They like white it up. They like do that shit on purpose to like show how they stole it and whitened it up. You ripped off those cheers. He said practice isn't over yet. I've been doing spirit fingers for like 12 years. Gold. I love the top that Torrance has on. I'm not about stealing. You ripped off those cheers. Well, your trophies are bullshit because you're a sad ass liar. Get out of the car. I'm going to kick your ass. You're not about to kick her ass. You a liar. They're all seniors, I think. Razy Cranham girl. They're all seniors. But Missy just transferred there from school in LA because she was going to a nigger school. But her parents moved. And so now she goes to the white school. And so she about to show Kirsten Dunst that they stole those cheers. I always wondered during this part, did Kirsten Dunst just cancel practice? Because she just, like, dipped out. 10 Things I Hate About You was my favorite 2000s teenage movie. I love Heath Ledger. I still do. Me too. Look. Yay! The Clovers. We all love the East Compton Clovers. Look at young Gabby. Do your thing, Isis. Burr. Look at the black people doing it a million times better. I said burr. You stole those cheers. That's my movie. See, that's why you didn't see any black people till this part. So you could like really get the comparison. You stole those cheers, Kirsten Dunst. They're better. Like, it's not even just that the cheers are stolen. Like, they're actually better. But they can't get put on because they're black. They have a black leprechaun is the mascot. R.I.P. to the girl from Black, too. She died. They actually have rhythm. Kirsten Dunst about to hyperventilate. This movie is my shit. Yes, were the ethnic festivities to your liking today? The ethnic festivities. Beat these Buffies down so I can go home. Yes, were the ethnic festivities to your liking today? I've been coming up here for years trying to steal our routines. Love seeing them on ESPN. I know you didn't think a white girl made that shit up. I love this movie. Y'all tripping. This was a movie about white people getting what they deserve. This was a good movie. I know you didn't think a white girl made that shit up. The fact that they actually put that line in the movie and showed this shit in the movie theater is amazing. Let me do this. Slapping some blonde hair on it and calling it something different. I know y'all have seen these quotes floating around the internet and floating around Twitter. That's not shit that people just say just because. They got it from this movie. Well, now you do, bitch. Yo, Gabrielle Union gave her the side eye of death. You've been touched by an angel, girl. I used to say that shit all the time, too. When I want to beat a bitch ass. Ooh, you've been touched by an angel, girl. We just so almost got our asses kicked back there. All the time. You really had no idea. She didn't know. Their cheer was so stale, just crusty. Man, she was salty when she found out it was really them black girls. They snatched the black right out the cheer. Torrance's boyfriend is a freshman in college. Them cheers were unseasoned as fuck. Missy and her brother must be twins or someone got held back. I think they're twins. I think we're supposed to think that they're twins. There go Gabby. Yes, Gabby. My sorority had Bring It On as our theme for a step show. And you better. I know you hate award shows, but are you going to review the awards? I'm only watched because of Nikki. But why was they tripping off stolen cheers? They were cheerful. We stole it. Kirsten does. Nobody knew that the cheers were stolen. Big Red stole the cheers. This movie is my shit. I didn't realize how progressive this movie was. Like, they actually were better and more talented. It's a black leprechaun. Yes, we're the ethnic festivities to your liking today. My only question was, how did they get hella football-looking dudes to be on the team? I mean, like, competitive cheering, like high school and college level, they get, like, big dudes to be on the team because you have to be really strong to, like, lift those girls up. And some guys like cheering. Some girls like cheering. Some guys like cheering. Damn, I forgot about the girl from Black passing away, R.I.P. You've been touched by an angel, girl. She did pass away, OMG. Goes to Hades. Cheer urban legends. That shit is funny. Old girl on the right was ready to go. I love Isis. What time am I at? She Just Got Home, 2751. I always wanted a damn Volkswagen Beetle because of these damn 2000 movies. Her heart was crushed over some Cheers. Bring It On is the Citizen Kane of teen movies. That shit is such a perfect example of benefiting from something without your consent. Yes, because they didn't know. Like, they didn't even know, but they were still benefiting. I mean, Monster screwed us. Swear you guys didn't know. Look at the clothes they're able to wear to school. Kirsten Dunst don't have no clothes on. This movie is like bare bones minimum education of appropriation. We were just flying ignorami for sobbing out loud. Movies like this are so rare today. With the stolen Cheers, Bring It On Is Everything. Like, yeah, y'all didn't know the Cheers were stolen, but so what? Fix that shit. Sorry, new girl, but nobody hit your buzzer. I used to say that shit all the time, too. When people used to talk, I used to be like, nobody hit your buzzer. I didn't ask you. A lot of guys were on our team in our high school. I Hate Her Brother. Bring It On is literally about cultural appropriation. No, it is. And even right now, they're trying to like figure out what they want to do about the stolen routines. And the other people on the team are like, I don't give a shit. I just want to win. I don't care if I have to cheat and benefit. R.I.P. Natina Reed. She's pissed. There's no dress code at all. Kirsten don't wear no bra. Total murder suicide. Today, what movies could even be considered like this? None. That one girl looked like the type to call the cops on little black kids. She probably is. This movie is literally about cultural appropriation. This movie is literally cultural appropriation 101. Like, if you don't understand cultural appropriation and you want to, like, understand it in, like, a simple way, you have to watch this movie. Bring It On. This isn't cheating. This is winning. Bruno Mars. He's playing a PlayStation 1. Aaron is not gay. Aaron is not gay. Bitch! He looks like he's going to grow up to be a future school shooter. Her little brother. He really does. Wow, I had no idea of the hidden subliminals in this movie. This shit was really funny. This isn't cheating. This is winning. Bruno Mars. Woo! And they like played all the music by Black, which I like too. I used to love the song. As if, and I used to love the video for this shit too, for this song. Oh, you know what I was gonna say a while ago, but I forgot. You don't want to play trivia games with me, and you don't want to play like Taboo, because I will whoop your ass in some Taboo, and I will whoop your ass in a pop culture trivia game. Shout out to Black for being in this classic and having a few hits. Hi, Dominique. Yes, we're watching Bring It On. I love how realistic the movie is about the reaction of the people benefiting. So what? It's not my fault. I'm really watching. I have to remove myself from the chat. I'm controversial. Oh, fluently. Courtney doesn't even wear underwear. OMG, a PlayStation 1. Crazy how it only proves the movie's point that Seren says nobody hit your buzzer better than the white girl. I say that shit all the time. Nobody hit your fucking buzzer. People used to be like, da, da, da. Nobody hit your buzzer, bitch. Why are you talking? I love this movie. Quotables for days. This nigga gonna hit the fucking, these niggas hit the water shit. The mighty Toro. The band started playing for the cheerleaders. Everybody started cheering. Lord Jesus. This movie is fucking funny. All the hard work they did, changing the routine, still, I know. Yes, Taboo, I'm bomb as hell at that, and Catchphrase. We had this movie on VCR. I used to watch it to the end to catch the music video. I probably don't want to see you in a music trivia game. My music trivia is less good. She said, come on, you can do it. Yes, he does, Razy Crandom Girl. On the sneak tip. On the sneak tip. Now, I haven't seen Honey in a long time. But I did used to like it. Joy Bryan is in it. Wait, isn't this the part where the black girls come up to the white girls' school? Yes. The team already fumbling the damn ball entering the field. Yeah, they about to show them. They about to show the black girls right now. Butt plug. Bring it on, butt plug. Scamming on all your squirrel. Anyway, bitch. Yo, this part was so funny where they started fucking fighting. They about to serve them. The best part is coming up. Hi, Davy. The Clover Girls in the audience is my favorite part of the movie. How she don't wear underwear under her fucking lollipops? In this movie, they call them spanky pants. But when I used to cheer, they called them lollipops. Guess what? You really suck. They have ugly uniforms. That's all right. That's okay. You're gonna pump our gas someday. Roderick! You're gonna pump our gas someday. Oh, you called them bloomers? I've heard of bloomers too. I've heard of bloomers and lollipops. We used to call them lollipops. Lollies. How you don't wear no underwear under your fucking lollies? Spanky pants, lollipops, bloomers. You supposed to wear drawers under them. I did used to cheer. I used to cheer. I was on the dance team. I was in the band, majorette. I was never like athletic, super athletic. Like I never played sports, real sports. But I did cheer and I did dance. Come on, defense work. Knock them down, roll them around. Come on, defense work. You're having cheer sex with him. Torrance is having cheer sex with him. She is having cheer sex with him. Look at her. She giving him the eye. We're better at it than you. Look at Courtney and Whitney. I love Courtney and Whitney's friendship. They're cute. They're like cute little best friends. The Clover Girls in the audience is my favorite part of the movie. When they storm the football field is my favorite part. I'm pretty competitive. Seren, I feel like I will win against you. I'm not that I'm not that competitive. You do that to Aaron. You're having cheer sex with him. Even though it's 2 decades old, I don't remember it. Hi, Sasha. Pump our gas. Look, there go Gabby. And they look so cute with the clothes they got on. Poor Krista don't got no rhythm. Hi, Real Trini. They look so cute with their little vests. Vagina sweat is real. I don't know why she not wearing panties. We're sweet. We got the whip. We can't be beat. Our team so cool. To rock this school. Aw, yeah. We bad. We got the team. We can't be had. We're the best. So score them points. You win the game. We'll rock this joint. Go Toros. Go Toros. They stole everything. Go Clovers. Go Clovers. Go, go, go Clovers. Our game is fierce and we are hip, so get on back. You can't touch this. Our game is bad. We're without fear, so get that weak mess out of here. Tried to steal our bit, but you look like shit. We're the ones who are down with it. Then she's gonna buck at her. This is my movie. If it has to start over, I quit. Bye, bitch. Then quit. They lost 0-42. Raise your hand. Niggas in the audience gonna raise their hand. Like, new routines, bitch. Yes, he do. Jan's got spirit. How about you? You just lost. And they lost by a lot. 0-42. Vagina sweat is real. I don't know why she's not wearing panties. We might have to have a rumble. I say that shit all the time. I used to say all these lines all the time. Hi, Sasha. I'm watching Bring It On. This movie is a decade plus old. The statute of limitations on spoilers expired long ago. This movie was exposing a lot of truth to us about how white people steal from our culture all the time, and we don't get the credit. Where am I? 3828. Didn't know you cheered, learned something new every Bees Bake. I'm an extremely multifaceted person. Don't you let a competitive cheerleader hear you say it's not a sport. It is. I'm just saying I'm not athletic. People always ask me if I like played sports. And I was like, well, I used to cheer and I danced. And I was in the band. I did musical theater. I was always like more artistic. The original, the one and only. That Asian girl is the darkest one on the team. Yes, them jeans, Gabby. Hi, Kimberly Frazier. They were shook. I miss crop tops and pigtails. Oh, they're back. Haven't you noticed? It's not just a cheerleading movie. Damn, look at the crop tops. The black people showed up. No one called 911. That buck deserved a Zoom bake. Cheering along with you. We were humiliated on our own turf. If I have kids, I have so many stories to tell them. Oh, yeah, I've lived like 9,000 lifestyles. No, there's no sex in this movie. This movie was rated PG-13. This was good, wholesome family fun. Torrance never wore a bra. Goals. My favorite quotable is, if we have to start over, I quit. Right? Guys, we have to do this group project. If we have to start over, I quit. This movie had quotables for days. We're watching Bring It On. You were boxing like Mike, but also a cheerleader. I couldn't stand that Asian girl. I hate how they brush their teeth. Crop tops and pigtails are definitely back. Unlike American Pie. No, I did not run track. That's what I mean when I say like I'm not athletic. Like I never ran track. I never played volleyball, basketball, softball. I didn't do crew. I never did anything like that. I did cheerleading when I was younger, and then I started dancing. I joined the dance team, and then I joined the band. And then I also did musical theater. Yeah, I was a majorette. I did baton. Girl, you don't have no damn boyfriend. Stop it. The Asian chick was funny. Typical stuck-up Asian bitch. I remember one time a teacher put me in a group project with slackers because I was in ROTC. She felt I could whip them into shape. You should have been like, bitch, if we have to start over, I quit. No, I didn't pause it. I'm still watching it. She's calling Aaron, who's in college. No, I didn't play an instrument. I was a majorette. They showed up at the game. Gauntlets were thrown. My man got a Matchbox 20 poster. It's definitely 2000. They showed up at the game. She was pissed. We can't do their routine at regionals because they're going to do their routine at regionals. Torrance just lied to the girl she's in bed with. Sparky Pilastri. Your boyfriend is giving you bad advice, Torrance. I think this is the first time the chat is all watching the movie, the impact of this movie, classic. I did do a lot. Oh, I mean, I did even more than that. Let's see. I cheered. I was on the dance team. My sister. Cheating on you, Torrance. Talk about some, that's his sister. That's his girlfriend that's still in high school. More like DADDY. Darcy, your daddy give you all type of money, rich girl. Shut your rich white ass up, talking about you can't get the money. I'm gonna get a little bit more coffee. I'm gonna finish my coffee. It's the last of the coffee, and then we'll just finish the movie. I just paused it. I paused it. Pause, pause, pause. Because a lot of people have also been asking for time checks. And also, let me focus, because I'm not focused. What did I used to do? I used to cheer. I was on the dance team, and I also danced in college. Like, I was on the dance team, like middle school, high school, and college. I cheered in elementary and middle school, and then in middle school I switched to dance. I joined the dance team, and then I was on the dance team, middle school, high school, and college. I was also in the band. I was a majorette. I was the captain. I did musical theater starting in junior high, and I did musical theater all the way through high school. I was a peer mediator. I was in the fashion club. I was in the chorus, the choir, in junior high and high school. And in junior high school, my choir won like one of these big competitions. We like went to Florida and like sang in one of those big competitions and won. I was like really into my extracurricular activities. Like, I did like all the extracurricular activities I could do. I like did. I was in like another like drama club. I was in like some book like reading clubs. When I went to college, I was in the soca club. I was a dancer. I was in like the Black Student Union. And then when I was in high school, I started working also. When I was like 14 or 15, I had a part-time job. I used to scoop ice cream at Haagen-Dazs, and then I started working at Best Buy. Yes, I paused it because I'm about to get more coffee, and I wanted to like think about, because you guys were asking me like what did I used to do, and that's not even everything. I'm gonna have to like go back and like go through my old yearbooks. I paused it at the car wash scene, Umi. I paused it at the car wash scene. I'm about to go get more coffee, and then I'm gonna come back. Hold on. Right. I always wanted to be active. I was an only child, so if I wasn't hanging out with my friends, I was home alone. So it was like, might as well, I have all this fucking free time. Might as well get into some fucking activities. Okay, now I'm at the car wash scene. Work it, Casey. Driving me crazy. That's 2000s. Oh, it's so funny. We were just watching Biker Boys that also had a car wash scene, didn't it? He got Matchbox 20 on the wall. They both got girls in their beds. White girl realized her whole life is a lie. Matchbox 20 was a main band in the early 2000s. I know her green phone. Her phone was so cute, right? Oh yeah, Matchbox 20, I used to love their music. He got on an F Train shirt. Darcy was fine. Ah! Nigga said, ah! I think they are supposed to be, I feel like they are supposed to be twins. I feel like Missy and her brother are supposed to be twins. I like Torrance's bathing suit. Hi, oh, it's your first Beast Bake? Look how dirty this man's car is. I drive hard. I did modern, not ballet. Majorette, his nasty ass car. I wish I was a dancer. Who's the actress who plays Darcy? I don't know. We should look her up. She's pretty, right? I'm really watching this old ass movie like it's brand new, but I can't wait till it gets to the real parts that I remember. Seren stays active. Damn Seren. Resume. Oh Lord, the fashion club. My high school had fashion shows. My city took that shit so seriously. My city too, DC, takes it very seriously. Yo, this dance that Sparky's about to do. Prepare for total domination. This shit is fucking. This is iconic. This iconic scene. Come on. Yes, spirit fingers. Hey, hey, hey. Go Sparky. Go Sparky. Pelvic thrusts. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yes. That's my shit. These are spirit fingers. And these. This nigga said don't speak. This movie's iconic. You have weak ankles. Yo, he better talk about Darcy's ass. What he's about to say about her ass is hilarious. Too much makeup. Not enough makeup. Say it with me. Sunlight. This nigga's rude. Enough said. Smile. Don't smile. Don't smile. Darcy. Darcy's ass. Darcy got a fat ass. Before it gets so big, it forms its own website. Darcy's ass is big. Reading them down the line. Reading them down the line. Literally. He's literally reading them down the line. Shh, shh, shh. Listen and learn. Leave Darcy's ass alone. Yo, he's gonna tell Darcy it looked like her ass ate somebody. That's like the funniest insult I've ever heard in my life still to this day. What you do is a tiny, pathetic subset of dancing. This guy's an asshole. Or perish, sweater monkeys. Now cut it in half. This is called a diet. Everyone start one today. Darcy, honey, you should stop eating. Your body feeds off its fat stores. Maybe if you skip enough, maybe your body will eat your ass. This nigga's talking horrible about Darcy's fucking fat ass. Nowadays, white bitches are killing each other for ass. Ass did not used to be a fucking thing in white culture. They used to hate fat asses. That shit is hilarious. How, like, it has changed. This nigga's popping pills. He is a pill-popping animal, literally. He gonna throw a chair. He gonna throw a chair at them bitches. Give me spirit fingers! He did this. That bitch face almost hit the ground. I told you I'd catch you. I understand you have underwear up your ass right now, but it beats the hell out of a shattered skull. He just like putting his hands up girls' asses. This movie is killing me. It never gets old. It's fucking spirit fingers. He's tweaking out. Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. He about to throw the fucking chair at them. They scared. Are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. And these are golds. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kirsten Dunst's outfit right here is cute. Her purple shirt with her little matching pants. It's a cute outfit. They practicing their spirit fingers. They're gonna get some sprained fingers. It's a nice swing set they have in their backyard. See, and her brother obviously did gymnastics too. Because they just showed him, like, flip around on the fucking rings. I'm gonna have to watch fucking Stick It. Call me, stalk you. Remember, they supposed to be teenage white girls. They had no ass or body. I'm the only child too. Isn't it crazy how much energy we had as teens and now as adults? I'm like, don't ask me to call you after work because I can't split my time anymore. It is true. I didn't know anything about that obsession with us until I moved to the Bay Area. There's a lot to it. Hi, Alethea. I love this movie too. I'm totes gonna use I'm multifaceted. That's gold. 2000 movies love car wash scenes. Isn't that the dude from Clock Stoppers? Yeah. Car wash scenes are PG-13 porn. Right. Somebody was like, do Torrance and the brother fuck? I'm like, there's no sex in this movie. It's PG-13. The most we got was a car wash scene and some bikinis. Missy and her brother are too cute. The little sleeves on the bikini were cute. Here he come, prepare for total domination. The hand in the face, these are spirit fingers. You have weak ankles. Comedic cheer bake. It really is iconic. This scene when they came to regionals was iconic. Iconic cheer scene. Welcome to the world of competitive cheerleading. There she goes again. There she goes again. This man roasted all the asses, reading them down the line. Leave Darcy's ass alone. Look at them praying. They were confused as hell when this guy came in. Seren getting her entire life. I love this movie. This fucker needs to leave Darcy's ass alone. Leave Darcy's ass alone, white man. Yes, white girls used to love being a stick. The whole soundtrack to this movie was low-key lit. There she goes again. I remember white people would say that J-Lo had too much ass. This movie never gets old. All the girls with the hairspray. He's tweaking out. Her ass was juicy. He blinked her nose. Some of these uniforms look so... I'm gonna kick your ass, you evil whore. Get over it, hag. She's a little kid. She's a little kid. I love Courtney and Whitney's friendship. They're mad funny. You ain't got no alibi. You're ugly. Some of these uniforms are so skanky. Courtney talk about some, they're white trash. They're white trash. Cheer mom. Look at cheer mom. Look at cheer mom talking to the judge. Cheer mom, how he gonna score when you in his face talking? Did we bring those? The East Compton Clovers. Gabby about to give that side eye again. This white girl gonna say hi. Gabby gonna give her the meanest black girl face, like, white bitch, don't say hi to me. People still use that gif to this day of Gabrielle Union raising her one eyebrow. We're in trouble. Yeah, white bitch, you are in fucking trouble. The meanest mug. The meanest of mean mugs. And they about to kill this routine. Sorry, I'm not looking at the comments. I'm watching this routine. I'm telling y'all from now. They're killing it. It's a good thing they didn't do their stolen routine. Because that's the routine that the Compton Clovers are doing right now. This is the routine that the Toros know. They couldn't have done it. This is a great routine. Look at the white girl dancing. She pushed the shit out of her. Gabrielle Union really hasn't aged. And they used real cheerleaders in this movie. They just mixed the actors in. And you can tell. I'm sure someone broke their leg in the filming of this movie. Look at Kirsten Dunst's face. Look at her face. Alex, oh Lord, Kirsten's face. Her fucking face. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Wait. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it so I can read your comments. I'm gonna pause it so I can read your comments. Pause. So I can catch up on your comments. Pause. Let me catch up on your comments. I just paused it. I paused it on Kirsten's face. Where are we? Oh, Brittany said that was the part that she remembered. The ass part? Oh, regionals. I thought you meant Darcy's ass. Damn, I didn't realize Faith was so uncoordinated. Get over it, hag. I'm gonna have to ignore the regional scene. I'm way too empathetic for this much cringe. I'm gonna get secondhand embarrassment. I get secondhand embarrassment watching movies all the time. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. The only 2000s teen movie I like more than this is Jawbreaker. I like Jawbreaker too, but Bring It On is a classic. They judging them from the background. Yes, The Attitude, Jawbreaker with Rose McGowan, Bring On the Mean Mugs, the meanest mug. Gabby and the Clovers came through like blow it out your ass, bitch. About to devour your asses. Darcy, why does everybody have to go on a diet? Gabby has had enough. I'm watching Bring It On. She was cutting them no slack. Oh Lord, Kirsten's face. Black women don't age, hence the article. Even the white granny had to stand up and cheer. Gabrielle Union is a melanated vampire. She will never age. They only got away with it because the Clovers could never go and compete to show the routine. Exactly. People try to act like Kirsten Dunst was tripping, but Kirsten Dunst had a point. She was like, we can't do their routine at regionals if they're going to do their routine at regionals. Y'all talking about y'all don't mind using the stolen routine, but how are we going to use a stolen routine? They about to get embarrassed. Gabrielle Union looks good. Black certainly doesn't crack. Darcy's ass, no ma'am. Kirsten Dunst's face looks like the only thing she's concentrating on is not shitting on herself on camera. Gabrielle Union is bae. I get secondhand embarrassment all the time. Gabby Union truly doesn't age. She looks amazing. Does all these facials and treatments. Her skin is gold. I get secondhand embarrassment, but I don't get embarrassed when I do stuff. Same. I don't really get embarrassed when I do stuff, but I will feel embarrassed for other people. I really like the name Isis. This is my favorite part. Hi, Richie. Okay, play. They about to get their asses embarrassed. Prepare for total domination. They're about to get their asses embarrassed. I would not have went out there and did that routine. I would have been like, we don't have a routine prepared. Kirsten Dunst's face said, she about to puke. She like, you can like see her chest heaving. Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. They stole our routine. And I love this part because now they know how it feels, right? Now they know how it feels to have a stolen routine. Like, whoever wrote this movie, I should look up who the screenwriter is. Because this was a good scene. Now they know what it feels like to have a stolen routine. They've been stealing all these years from the Clovers. And now they know what it feels like to have a stolen routine. Timestamp, we're exactly halfway through it. 55:49. They paid for that shit. They didn't even come up with it. Prepare for total domination, Alex said. Mr. Krabs meme, this is so embarrassing. I paid for that shit. They paid for that shit. They didn't even come up with it. This is so embarrassing. This is them getting their karma. But the fact that they actually did the routine, I would not. I would have been like, we don't have a routine. Umi said, no, I have to mute it. I can't watch. Oh, you're about 20 seconds ahead of me? I mean, they still put smiles on their faces and did the routine, which, even though they knew they were about to be embarrassed. So, like, I give them the props for that, but still. Oh, Lord, I can't watch. It shows right. It shows that they have balls. Like, they still did it. I wouldn't have did that shit. Look at the Clovers laughing at them. Like, that's y'all karma. That's exactly what y'all get. Y'all been stealing routines all these years, and now y'all know how that shit feels. Look at them dancing. The black girls laughing at them. But I hate that Big Red is standing there looking like as if Kirsten Dunst did something wrong. Like, they couldn't have done their other routine either. They didn't have a routine. They literally did not have a routine. Because their original routine was stolen, and this routine, too. There's nothing they could have done. That's what happens when you steal. That's what happens when you're a colonizer. And you're colonizing cheer routines. They're standing there like this. I would not have done this routine. Like, they already had an automatic spot because they're the 5-time winners. I would not have done this routine. I really would have just been like, we don't have a routine. We don't have a routine. Nobody even clapped. Oh my God. The Rancho Carne Toros, ladies and gentlemen. Go Toros! The girl crying. Go Toros! Interesting. Nice job. Gabrielle Union with that shade. Go Toros! Whole crowd whispering. Duh. A problem, bitch. Obviously, you got a stolen routine, ho. This man just fucking read Kirsten Dunst for filth also. He said, I don't know if you could imagine the incredible sense of deja vu that I just experienced while I was watching your routine. Who was the script? I'm going to have to look up the screenwriter, seriously. Who wrote this dialogue? Because there was a lot of shade and insults being thrown around. Iconic insults. I'm really going to look it up. Nice spirit fingers. That's who it was? A woman, of course. That's the best spirit finger right there. White privilege was bleeding in this movie. Sparky Pilastri. Jessica Bendinger. Six squads total had the same routine. Shows balls. That's good character. They committed. This, not theirs. From my bad judgment. Kirsten took responsibility for what she did. Frowned upon. This would never happen and you got served. Can I fast forward it? This shit is hilarious. The black girl's laughing hard. Like, what the fuck is this? I couldn't do it. This shit is corny too. This routine was corny. The judge's faces. What the fuck is this? OMG. Big Red was pissed. I delivered an idiot-proof routine. Platter, Nationals, hello. Don't you mean a stolen routine? I would have been like, bitch, did you not see the Clovers do the exact same routine? There's no way they could have done that routine. I would have been like, bitch, you better get up on my face before I make you get up on my face. Like, we couldn't have done that routine. Bitch, aren't you in college now anyway? Didn't you graduate? Why are you even here? Get a life, bitch. That's what I would have said. This nigga said, not cool. Why does Aaron have on a turtleneck sweater with shorts is the real question. Big Red's a bitch. We all know that. Goddamn, Valerie. Right. I said the same thing, like, fucking Valerie from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You still fucking up, Valerie. Because remember on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, she was always fucking up too. Yo, really though? My man has on like a cable knit mock turtleneck sweater with cargo shorts. Is it hot? Is it cold? What's going on with this weather? If that song played one more time, it would have been awesome. If the black team would have stole the white girl's routine, they would have been disqualified. This is definitely white privilege. Aaron wants her to give up politics, wants her to give up cheerleading. Aaron's a dick, Torrance. White privilege was bleeding in this movie. I love Missy and her brother's relationship. Deja vu bake. Borrowing. Bitch, you a thief. Right. You're wrecking everything I built. Platter, Nationals, hello. You a thief. Borrowing, ho, you stole it. Goddamn, Valerie, white women don't take accountability. Ain't nothing worse than a thief. He really does have on a turtleneck sweater with shorts. I hate when people dress in 2 seasons. All white douchebags wear turtlenecks. Hi, Justin. Cali folks dress like that. I always remember watching this shit like, what does this nigga have on? Like, what does this man have on? Like, I'm confused. Like, when he ran up and he literally has a turtleneck sweater with cargos on. She just got dropped off in front of her house, and fucking Clock Stoppers is waiting outside her house with flowers. He's my boyfriend. Like, you haven't been having a little flirtation with Missy's brother. And he's sitting outside your house with flowers, bitch. Meanwhile, Aaron is having sex with other bitches at school talking about you his sister. Kirsten Dunst, you're fucking up. You're fucking up, sis. You're fucking up. And he made you a tape. That's that 2000 love. He made you a tape. He made you a mixtape. He paid good money to have his dirty ass car washed. Like, you're fucking up, Kirsten Dunst. 2 Torrance from Cliff. Turtleneck with shorts. I know so many people like Big Reg that peaked in high school and kept coming back. They had another nemesis on Sabrina, didn't they? Libby was the nemesis. Valerie was her friend, but Valerie was always fucking up. Where are we at on Bring It On? She's listening to the mixtape. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. You stupid Razy Random girl. Hi, Queen. She's not even into her boyfriend. Hey, Ron. Fucking Clock Stoppers. Missy's brother was cute. And he ain't even been answering her calls. She should have known he was cheating. Right. He hasn't even been picking up her phone calls. He only picked up her phone call that one time. Because she kept calling over and over. You fucking up, sis. She is. Making you doubt yourself, and the other boy got flowers for you. Mixtape love. And you're just what I need. You're just what I need. Kirsten Dunst cannot dance. She dances just like a white girl. I don't know what is happening. White people don't have no rhythm. They don't know where the beat is. That shit is weird. You be like, get the beat. Get the beat. Get the beat. Come on, get it. They can't hear it. They don't know where the beat is. Hey, Ron. Why would Courtney and Whitney, they're gonna share it and be co-captains? These bitches are fucking funny. Courtney and Whitney have a funny ass friendship, I have to say. They are hilarious. And me, both of you can be replaced. There was a lot of middle fingers in this movie. They try to vote her out. They try to have a cheer coup. Then we'll have to overthrow you, which we will. No, the brother wasn't in Buffy. I regret never making a girl a mixtape. I would take Cliff for 500, Alex. Here come another trope with the bedroom dancing. OMG, if anybody made you a tape with music on it, he def loved you. Recording songs on tape was so hard. That would have been swag. Gabrielle Union. 90s babies won't understand the mixtape. Oh, Lord, white girl season. Kirsten in her room right now is me as fuck. I'm hollering. She is a white girl. She can't dance. She's not giving a damn. That music took her soul. I can't dance either. No rhythm. I can't even clap off beat. Like, I literally have to concentrate really hard to do so. They're not from Earth. They don't have natural rhythm. Didn't they try to get Whitney's sister on the squad and she was like 10? Yeah, they did. You missed that part, Justin. They're always practicing now. Maybe we should join the squad. We should join the squad. He's like, I'm just saying. Shut it, Whitney. Let her talk. I have a friend named Aaron, and I always call him Aaron. Interpretive dance. What Kirsten Dunst is doing right now is what white people never want to do. Like the part where Kirsten Dunst is like, we finally have the chance to be truly original and work hard, and you guys are running scared. That's what white people usually do. They don't want to work hard. Kirsten Dunst actually wanted to put in the work. The other white kids were like, work hard. We don't know anything about that, Kirsten. We just like stealing from black people. And I like that they kept showing that. They kept showing that Kirsten Dunst was like trying. And the other white people around her were like, no, we don't want to do that. Because that's how it really is. People be like, oh, I know some good white people. I'd be like, yeah, it'd be like one of them. And all of the rest of the white people around them be like, no, I don't care. I don't want to do it. I just want to benefit from my privilege. Kiss my ass, Aaron. The girl he was fucking got on granny panties. Maybe you're not exactly boyfriend material. Bye-bye. You're a cheerleader? White people don't want to be original. That's not good news. They don't go. We win. Once again, we're the best. As competing against the best there is out there and beating them, they have to go. Torrance was really the only person in this movie, the only white person in this movie that had a moral compass. Torrance and fucking Elijah Dushku. All the rest of the white people in this movie were typical. I tried to prove a point but couldn't even clap off beat. 90s kids know about the tape recording and stopping the tape before the DJ started talking again. Gotta play and pause, play and pause. Does anyone else love Gabrielle Union more now than before? She's everything. You know, she says, I don't know if you guys ever saw this interview, but I remember she like said in an interview that she used to be like, I'm sorry. I'm going to pause it. Pause, because I like this scene where they're writing the letter and I want to pay attention. Gabrielle Union said in an interview that she used to be like really mean in real life, that she used to be like a mean girl and like a bitch. And she was like really mean to like other actresses, and she was like really into gossip, and she was just like a shitty person sort of. And then she realized that like being that way was like making her unhappy. So she tried to like change and become a better person. And I feel like it shows. I feel like it shows from like the inside out. Like Gabrielle Union was always like beautiful, but since she has said like, does anybody else love Gabrielle Union more now than before, I feel like her like aura, whatever you want to call it, is like better now because she like worked on herself on the inside, and that's why people like her more now. You could kind of tell she used to be a super bitch before. White folks are trying to find talent everywhere, but the black community, what is this mime doing? I remember there was only one station in Nashville that would play No Scrubs with the rap, and the DJ will always interrupt. Eliza Dushku is bae. White people don't want to be truly original. That's truth. White people have never been original. You're just not boyfriend material. I've been told I'm not boyfriend material before. Aw. Typical white people. Torrance is an anomaly. Here comes an iconic scene that was featured in Be Cool. And that Asian girl was drinking the Kool-Aid. Gabby played B-ball, just found that out. In the red table, in the red table talk with Jada. Yes, AJ Johnson had to check her. I think she gets even more work now than before. I believe that. She was a bitch to Kerry Washington. Gabrielle glows now. I couldn't stand her before. Right. You could tell she changed something. You can tell she changed something inside, and it really shows. All right, it's the part where they're writing the letter. They're in the gym writing the letter. 1:10, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 13 seconds. Play. I'm so sad the girl from Black died. I don't know why we ran into some talk show host. It's like we begging for charity. Big better understand that. Please teach her these big words before she choke on one. I choke you, LaFred. Better I choke you, LaFred. Her name is Janelope, not Penelope. This girl from Black is really beautiful. I mean, they all are, but the one with the ponytail is really gorgeous. Look at the balls in her hair. She's pretty. Uh-oh, white girl and black girl territory. Look what Gabrielle Union got on. That shit is still in style right now. I remember girls having pacifiers and ring pops. She got a ring pop on. She said, what is this, hush money? Oh, right, it's guilt money. Whole world is based on one big fat lie. She said, it's guilt money. Bam, she ripped that shit up. Keep it. We don't need your money. Why do you have to be so mean? That's how white people always like, why do you have to be so mean? Gabrielle Union is really not even being that mean. Like, she's telling you all truths, Kirsten Dunst. Like, it is guilt money because Kirsten Dunst did feel guilty. Well, no, it's because we're better. I would have took the money as reparations. Hush money, she tears up the check. No, I don't think Natima was Left Eye's sister. Left Eye was like her mentor, but I don't think they were actually related. Why do you have to be so mean, Roderick? Deliver us, Gabrielle, and Deliver Us from Eva. Death showed her mean side. Gabby's personal history played a huge part in why she was that way. Yeah, it did. Hi, Remy. Gabrielle looks so sweet. I know it was sad, her passing. Look at the balls in her hair. White girl and black girl territory. The black girl team was a bunch of hotties. You believed in me. You believed in me. This bitch screaming in the middle of the high school campus. He has a right to treat her like that, though. For exactly the reason that she just said. Her shitty ass ex-boyfriend did not believe in her. And he did. Bite me. Screw you. I am a cheerleader, and you're a dumbass. Every black girl in Hollywood auditioned for Scandal, and he obviously got it. Don't be stupid. Gabby would make all these passive-aggressive comments about Kerry Washington and Olivia Pope. That choir scene where she was mean-mugging the singers from Deliver Us from Eva was iconic. Aggressive. B-E aggressive. Gab was just being straightforward. Remember the butterfly hair clips with the flapping wings? I used to have some of those. They were sparkly. White girl tears. Torrance is thirsty. She's thirsty in everything. Torrance is mad thirsty and extra in everything. Dear Pauletta. Yes, Pauletta. They got a nice ass house. They should really call us inspiration leaders. Look at Pauletta. Y'all talking about when she was mean mugging in the fucking choir scene in Deliver Us from Eva. We should watch Deliver Us from Eva. I love that movie. We could watch that one next week if y'all want. Pauletta. Thank you, Pauletta, girl. You the bomb, girl. We love you so much, girl. You don't have to lose a pound, girl. We love you just the way you are. She's so adorable. She is beautiful. That girl is gorgeous. Like her face. Won't I look good in this, y'all? Oh, so y'all said yes, deliver us from Eva next week? All right. White people got to think about tone when they be the ones that are passive aggressive as fuck. Right. She was like, why do you have to be so mean? I was like, Gabrielle Union's not even being mean. She's just telling you straight up, I don't want the money. That's not me. That's not me being a bitch. I'm just telling you what it is. White people can't take that shit. Yes, please. Let's watch Deliver Us from Eva. Also, another one with young Megan Good. Megan Good is in every movie. They should have had Megan Good and fucking Bring It On. You don't have to lose a pound, girl. Gabby's eyes got big. She was like, invaded by cheerleaders. In the country. Who's married to Ronnie from New Edition? Who's married to Ronnie from New Edition? Right, Remy. Who's married to Ronnie from New Edition? We had the same exact question. We do, baby. Only on the Deuce. ESPN The Ocho. That's a different movie. Different movie. Oh, the girl from Black. Oh, the girl from Black is married to Ronnie from New Edition? I didn't know that. The pretty one? I didn't know that. I used to think two of the girls... You are dead. Happy? Look at this perm. Gabrielle Union has a just for me perm. That is not weave. It doesn't even look like weave. And then what the hell was that about? I like Kirsten Dunst better than Reese Witherspoon. There's rumors that Reese Witherspoon is a racist. Preliminaries. Gab had a head full of hair. I mean, if you look, it looks like a just for me perm. Like in the front, and even the way that the hair looks, like permed hair. Perm hair looks different from weave, you could tell. They finally put in some work. The Toros. She tried to tell her that her girl ain't have no rhythm. Your girl is a half second early on all her moves because she obviously has no rhythm and can't hear the beat. Just so you know, you better tell that bitch start counting steps in her head or something. People gonna start fucking up. Spanky pants. The routine that the Toros came up with really was good. It was a good routine. They are a good squad. They just were using stolen routines. Oh, look at people falling. Spanky pants. Lollipops. Hi, Jelly Bean. I see you. Better Beyonce that shit. Exactly. You better start fucking counting steps in your head, bitch. Like Beyonce. The announcer was a pedo. Because he was like, teenage girls have overrun Daytona. Dodgeball quotes. Yes. ESPN The Ocho. Gross, Casey. You're totally bedaubing the mirror. Okay, I'll clean it off. I say that shit all the time. Ew, Casey's popping zits again. Ew, Casey, you're totally bedaubing the mirror. Clean it off. I like to pop zits. I still haven't watched the Red Table Talk with Gabby because I need to process her cattiness towards Kerry Washington. You don't have it yet. You don't have it. That's actually true, though. The girl from Black is married to Ronnie. They just had twins. Black's first album was Flames. Yep, they have twin boys. Reese Witherspoon did have some major underrated roles. Freeway, Election, American Psycho. Where the hell are my spanky pants? Shit, where the hell are my spanky pants? This nigga has fucking Courtney spanky pants on his head, and Courtney does not wear underwear under her spanky pants. This nigga's whole head smells like fucking vagina. Sweaty vagina. Sweaty cheerleader vagina. You wouldn't. There were a lot of middle fingers in this movie. Nigga said, hey, I recognize these. And no one saw that landing. Really? We should find your tooth. Gab had a head full of hair, perm but still hers. Go ahead, you better hit on him, boy. You better get it, boy. Good luck out there. You better get it. I'm Les. I'm Tim. Nice to meet you. He gonna go, yes. Yes. You did it. She better puke. Sarah was my bitch in Cruel Intentions. Just for me, perm. Smile. Blech! Sorry. I had a Just for me perm. Reese, Kirsten, and Julia Stiles are the same person. We didn't need all three of them. If I had to pick one, I like Kirsten the best. Ooh, gay love. I just puked. Julia Stiles could not act at all. The announcer was high-key a creep. That was gross. That room looked like it smelled. Cheerleaders still go to Daytona for cheer competition. My friends were college cheerleaders and they went every year. My mom used to pop my daddy's pimples. The Clover's about to do their routine, so I'm not going to be looking at these comments. Where the hell are my spanky pants? Vagina sweat is not pretty. All right, well, I'm about to watch this routine, so I'm going to get behind. I love this routine. I still love this routine. Their final routine. Where the hell are my spanky pants? I used to say that shit all the time. Bah, bah, bah. The little punch. It was doing like this. They brought us some ethnic festivities to ESPN. You could tell these girls are real cheerleaders. And they really just mixed the actors in. Gosh, their stunts are great. Like, their tumbling is great. It's very tight. Let me see you do that thing. I said it's boom. This is a great routine. Boom, dynamite. Who do we appreciate? They really had the girls from Black up there too, and Gabrielle Union. I would have been like, you're not putting me up there. I'm an actor. You better give me a stunt double, a body double. Like, those stunts were hard. And then they screamed out East Compton. They should have started throwing up gang signs. Let me pause it so I can see your comments. Hold on, I just paused it. The routine just ended. I paused it because I'm going to watch the Toros one too. The announcer was high-key a creep. That room looked like it smelled. Cheerleaders to go to Daytona. I saw that. My mom used to pop my dad's pimples. Popping sits is gross. Where the hell are my spanky pants? Seren's intermission of reading and responding and quoting is hilarious. Vagina sweat is not pretty. I saw Save the Last Dance for Bianca Lawson, aka my immortal baby mom. He looked like A.A. Ron Carter. Yo, I used to do housekeeping and white high school cheerleaders are some of the nastiest people. Gabby's highlight. My white girl was Christina Ricci. I like Christina Ricci too. Movies like this are why Gabrielle Union will forever be in shape. Bianca currently is on Queen Sugar, Tootsie Roll. Gab did her own stunts. That was a great routine. I think that was a better routine than the Toros. The Toros routine was good, but I think the Clovers routine was better. Okay, I'm caught up. All right, play. That was really a good routine. I think the Clovers routine had better stunts and it had better tumbling than the Toros routine. The Toros routine was good though. Bianca stay working on the low. Bianca Lawson, yeah. Okay, let's compare. Let's compare. This movie did end right, but don't spoil it because Brittany doesn't remember the ending. The Rancho Carne Toros. The Toros routine was clean and it looked like they had fun. Right, the Toros had a clean routine. They had a good solid routine. I do think the Clovers had better stunts. They had better tumbling. This is a good clean routine though. Look at Carver, broke leg ass. They're gonna do their little mime shit. Every time I hear this song that they're playing right now, it makes me think of Miss Congeniality. Toros. As if they had the black song. It's funny, they could have been doing their own good routines for all these years instead of stealing from black people because they really are a good squad. White people so lazy. Like, white people could be better, but they choose to be lazy. You're just what I need. The first Miss Congeniality was a great movie. It was. The song that they had just played was the song in the final scene of Miss Congeniality. The One in a Million. You're one in a million. I did like the follow-up movies that had Regina King also. We raised the roof. We raised the roof. No, the Clovers routine was better. Carver, you about to break your other leg. Please relax. But that was a good tight routine. Okay, let's compare. Proud Mary was perfect for what it was. I like those B-list action movies. I agree. I like Proud Mary. The Toros routine was clean and they looked like they had fun, but it wasn't enough tumbling. Proud Mary is basically every movie Jason Statham has ever done. There's a lane for it. I agree. And people acted like Proud Mary was so bad. I was like, no, y'all are just not used to seeing a black girl in this type of role. Because Jason Statham and Liam Neeson make the same movie every year, and it's exactly the same as how Proud Mary was. The Toros had better music. I think the Toros had better music too. The mime shit killed them. The first Miss Congeniality was a great movie. Whites lack originality, so that's why it takes them so long to come up with their own shit. I love that song, She's One in a Million. That's my song. One in a million. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. That was how it ended. Regina still got that body from Enemy of the State. You guys remember when we watched Enemy of the State? I was like, ooh, girl. Whew. I need to go to the gym, Regina. How did he have a tattoo in high school? I was tattooed in high school. I started getting tattooed at like 14 or 15. The Rancho Carne Toros! Second place, hell yeah! Yeah, go ahead, Glory. Like, stop being such an asshole. Regina been working forever. Yes, that movie had me tripping. The East Compton Clovers! Woo! Okay, when the stuck-up girl says second place, hell yeah, was great character development. This is a very well-written movie. That's why I was like, who is the screenwriter? And then y'all told me it was a woman, which I don't find fucking surprising. I do not think a man could have written this movie. Like, this movie was really, really well written. They took home the real check. In terms of like the relationships between the girls and the relationships even between like the girlfriends and the character development, there probably would have been some lesbian sex scenes happening if a man had wrote this shit. A man could never. And the Clovers were better. The Clovers were better. And the black people won in the end. That's why niggas love this movie. Bring it on. Because the black people won. Gabrielle got hair added for the ponytail, but those are her edges. I like that the writer gave the Toro second place, even though Torrance was the main character. It was fair and square. We have to watch Never Been Kissed with Drew Barrymore. That's my favorite white bitch back then. Never Been Kissed is my movie. Hi, guys. That bitch went to school high as hell with the L on her forehead. You know what's a weird word? Fork. I've seen Never Been Kissed 500 million bajillion times. It's my movie. But I don't think Never Been Kissed has any black people. I don't know if we could watch Never Been Kissed. Josie Grossi. They're gaucho pants. I got them on sale. Me and my mom quote that shit on a daily. They're gaucho pants. I got them on sale. You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. This movie had good credits. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. I love movies that have good credits. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. I'm Malibu Barbie. I'm Dreamboat Barbie. And I'm Disco Barbie. Jessica Alba was in that shit. Oh, there is a black main character in Never Been Kissed. The fucking black guy that runs the camera. We can watch Never Been Kissed. Hey, Mickey. Her friend is black, the black guy. And I think you got it wrong. Good night, so you could take me home, Mickey. The black guy, her friend. Giving me the chills, baby, please, baby, don't. The guy that's in the van is black. Because remember at the end, he like has the girl, the black chick in the van with him. He has her on the date and they're watching Josie for the date. You take me by the heart when you take me by the hand. And when she throws up, he's like, I see you had the Wheaties for breakfast. So we can watch it. Oh, what you do, Mickey, don't break my heart. Mickey, look at Gabby. Hey, Mickey. Yes, Gabby. Ever gonna know. Every time you move, I let a little more show. But not next week. Next week, we're going to do Deliver Us from Eva. Woo! Look at Black. Oh, they're so cute. Like a man. That was the whole reason why I even wanted to see this movie. Was because at that time, I was like really into Black. And I was like really into their music. And I saw that they were going to be in this movie. So I was like, oh, I have to go see it. And it's about cheerleading. And then it was like a great movie. Spirit Fingers. Golds. Darcy, maybe if you stop eating, your body will eat your fucking ass. He told her ass is so fat it needs its own website. Yo, that man was fucking hilarious. Sparky was hilarious. I'm sorry. Like I said, put his hand in her face. Don't talk. Stop talking. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Y'all want to watch the, we should watch the As If music video before I let you go. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. I hated that one. His ads were ad-libbed? His lines were ad-libbed? I believe it. Let's watch the As If video before we go. The dudes would have had a bigger role. If a dude had wrote it, he would have made Torrance kiss Missy and shit when they won instead of her brother. If a man wrote this, don't shake your head from side to side. Honestly, Torrance felt like a decoy protagonist. Yeah, she was. As if a man wrote it, there would have been hella focus on the male cheerleaders. Best outro of a movie. Yes, it does. The black dude from Ghostbusters. Never Been Kissed had quotes for days. If a man wrote this, the Spirit Fingers guy would have been the lead. You never saw Never Been Kissed? What did you think of Bring It On, Brittany, since you hadn't seen it in so long? Never Been Kissed grosses me out because the teacher has a crush on a student. I think the way that they handled it, though, was appropriate. Oh, he is Black Lightning now. He is Black Lightning now. Yes, the lead guy from Black Lightning is one of the main characters in Never Been Kissed. So we could do Deliver Us from Eva next week, and then after that, we could do Never Been Kissed. I'm like, there is a black guy in that shit. And then after that, let me write it down. Because I see people also voting for Low Down Dirty Shame. So let me write it down. So next week, we're going to do Deliver Us from Eva. And then we're going to do Never Been Kissed. I love Deliver Us from Eva, too. That's my movie. There are no white people in that shit. Never Been Kissed. And then we'll do a Low Down Dirty Shame with Jada Pinkett. Because I like that movie, too. A Low Down Dirty Shame there, so I'll remember. Because y'all be trying to lie. Y'all be trying to lie and make shit up. The writing was great. Dude. And then, okay, I see you guys saying, I'm going to get you, sucker. So then I'm going to get you, sucker. All right. Deliver Us from Eva, Never Been Kissed, I'm going to get you, sucker. No. Deliver Us from Eva, Never Been Kissed, Low Down Dirty Shame, and then I'm going to get you, sucker. Oh, the toothbrush scene wasn't scripted either? It would have been way more sexual if a man wrote it. We talk about Bring It On, right? Yeah. Bring It On is more of a classic than American Pie. Having just watched it again, I can say. I'm not watching the video yet, Alex. I get what they were saying about the cultural appropriate thing. It was accurate, but in a relatable way. Yeah. Yes, Scooter from Living Single. Yes. R.I.P. Natima. All right, I'm about to watch As If. I'm about to watch it on YouTube. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. I love this video. It was so cute. She got the butterfly clips in her hair. Black used to have the best hairstyles. Sorry, the hair used to be popping. Always. Come back. I'm watching the music video for As If. And it had this was like the theme song for Bring It On. Don't shake your head from side to side. They're so cute. Light-skinned nigga with cornrows. She gonna start beating this nigga's ass. She hit him with the locker. As If. I used to love this song. I had posted some old Black videos And somebody on Instagram, and somebody was like, "Oh shit, this is where like all the K-pop girls get their inspiration from." I was like, "Yes, it is." From like the old black girl pop groups. I feel like that's obvious. But they were like mad shocked. I had posted not this one, as if I had posted I do the video I do on my IG stories. Like, these are some good wigs. These are some good wigs. Who had wigs this good in high school? Sorry. They should do a, she kicked his ass down the stairs. They should do an unsung black. I used to wear those pants. I mean, this wasn't the 90s. This was the early 2000s. I feel like people get the 90s and the early 2000s confused. I can see why Bring It On is more of a classic. It was well written. Bye, Warren. I agree. I don't like American Pie. It's misogynistic. Don't shake your head. What is the movie next week about? He's in a wheelchair. You never saw Deliver Us from Eva? She wrote loser on the nigga's cast. Jesus Christ. As if his neck already broken and they pushed him down the stairs. As if. No. This conversation about black makes me really mad that black and black are pronounced the same way. No, this is early 2000s. And I feel like I've talked about that before on Bees Bake. In my life. See us. My song. As if I'm gonna let you try to be my friend. It's the end. Take the hint. Baby, as if. I've said that before on Bees Bake. That people get the fucking 90s and the early 2000s confused. Like, this is early 2000s. This is like early 2000s. This is not the 90s. Like the makeup and like the hair and like the Afrofuturism, because like black was also like really futuristic. Like, it started in the late 90s, but it like really like fucking popped in the early 2000s. Like the early 2000s. That's like the early 2000s, not the 90s. People just lump that shit all together. And people be like, oh my God, I love the 90s. And then they post something from 2004. I'd be like, this is not the 90s. Like, this is the early 2000s. His neck already broken and they push him down the stairs. The 90s and the 2000s are very different. Next week is Deliver Us from Eva. Gabrielle Union is a single, overbearing sister. Yeah, Gabrielle Union has 3 younger sisters. And she's the oldest one. And she's very protective of her sisters. And these guys want to like date her sisters, but they can't date her sisters because Gabrielle Union is like so overprotective. So they hire LL Cool J to date Gabrielle Union so that her sisters can also date, basically. Like the plot of all the white movies, except they did it with black people. People get the late 90s and the early 2000s all mixed up. LOL, they wanted this man to die. 90s and 2000s have different dress and different music. Why is there 20 Bring It On sequels? I love the early 2000s. For me, 96 to 2004 are linked. 90s is Blackstreet, TLC, and Toni Braxton. But this song was not from 99. I'm talking about this song. This song was like 2000, 2001. Because Bring It On came out in 2000. Like, this song and this video was like more 2000s. I'm talking about the look. Like, the look. Because you said that the look was 90s. But the look of this video is not 90s. And even the look of Bring It On is not 90s. It's like the 2000s. And I know it seems like I was not that old, but I do remember. I know it seems like, oh, what's the difference between 99 and 2000? But there really was a big difference because everybody was talking about the millennium, like the millennium is coming, the millennium is coming. Like, I remember when I was little, every single year, me and my mom used to go to Times Square for New Year's and watch the ball drop. But the year that it turned to 2000, we did not go because people were like so into like the millennium shit, and people were like, oh, 2000 gonna come and like the world is gonna end, right? The Y2K shit. Like, oh, 2000 gonna come and like the world is gonna end and like all this shit. Like, the difference between 99 and 2000 was big. It was like a big difference. It wasn't just like, oh, a year went by. Because once 2000 came, that's why people started really getting into like the tech and like the futuristic and like the Afrofuturism shit, because it was like, it's 2000, like it's 2000 now, so we gotta like get into the future. That's why it's weird when people get the 90s and the 2000s mixed up. I'd be like, no, that was not the 90s. That was the 2000s. Like, it was different. "808" was 99. But As If was 2000, and so was Bring It On. The plot of all the white movies except with black people. Yeah, The Taming of the Shrew. It was the same exact plot as 10 Things I Hate About You, which was based off of The Taming of the Shrew, which is like the bitchy older sister, and they want to date the younger sister, and they can't date her, so they have to hire somebody. It's like the exact plot. As If was 2000. Anyone born after 96 is not a millennial and cannot separate the differences from the 90s. 90s is Clueless. The look in music videos changed quicker than film. You say you're referring to the group's inception. They did start in the 90s, but like by this point, I'm saying it was like hella 2000s. It was like the way that it looked, the hair and like the makeup, and like by the time like Bring It On came out. And when did Bring It On come out? Was it early 2000, mid 2000, or late? Clueless is a 90s era teen movie. The Willennium! I remember the Willennium. 2000s was all the damn crop tops with their entire torso out with mini skirts or lowriders. Like when we watched Biker Boys last week. Biker Boys was like 2003 or something like that. Like somebody said that in their mind, 96 to 2004 is linked. But the difference in fashion between 1996 and 2004 is a lot. Like, the difference is a lot. Like, the shit that they were wearing in 2004 is not the shit that they were wearing in 96. Like, not even close. August 2000, right. Okay, so it wasn't even like early 2000. It was like more than halfway through the year. The entire torso out with mini skirts and low riders. The thongs on the outside of the jeans. Thank you, Britney Spears. You made that poppin'. The fucking, like, the way that people were wearing their hair was different. Like, no clothes, everything fucking sparkly and glittery and pink. The plot of Deliver Us from Evil was Taming of the Shrew. The white version was 10 Things I Hate About You. Gabrielle Union was in that one too. I know you can be underwhelmed, and I know you can be overwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed? That's from 10 Things I Hate About You. I like my Skechers, but I love my Prada backpack. I love my Skechers. That's because you don't have a Prada backpack. Fucking Secret World of Alex Mack and Gabrielle Union were best friends, and Jogo was in it, JGL, and Heath Ledger. My mom vacationed in New York for Y2K. We usually stayed in Trinidad. 2000s was a level up. When it turned 2000, everyone was so scared. We watched the ball drop and the time change. We cut off we cut the TV off and waited for the earth to explode. Because everybody was like, how are the computers gonna like read the 00 instead of like the 99? It was like a whole thing. I peeped that with my cousin. She was 95 and I'm 89. We really didn't have the same fundamental experiences, even though we were the same generation. The Y2K shit was jokes looking back now. The Jetsons was supposed to take place in the impossibly futuristic year of 2002. Early 90s was bright colors. Mid 90s was baggy clothes and dark colors. Late 90s was black, leather, black glasses. Start of Afrofuturism. Yes, it was all different. People be like, I love the 90s. I'd be like, bitch, well, what era of the 90s are you talking about? Number one. And number two, they will literally post some shit from like 2005. And I'd be like, that's not the 90s. The early 2000s. Looking back, it was jokes, but at the time, 2000 was so scary to live in. We didn't know what to expect. Millennials are 81 to 97. August 2000, yeah, okay. Let me see. Oops. Just open my phone. I'm about to look something up. Like, for example, okay, We Need a Resolution, right? We Need a Resolution by Aaliyah came out in 2001. That's like a prime example of like she started kind of getting in that direction, like with Are You That Somebody, which came out in like 98. But she was like still, for example, I'm just using Aaliyah as an example. But she was like still in 98 wearing like baggier clothes and like the baggy pants and stuff. But by the time We Need a Resolution came, it was like way more futuristic tech. But that was the 2000s. I see people all the time being like, I love the 90s. And they post like, Aaliyah, We Need a Resolution. I'd be like, no, stop it. That's not the 90s. That's not the 90s. That's not even the look. Bring It On came out in 2000, 96 and 2004 are so far apart to me. Baggy clothes and boxers, Aaliyah and TLC. We thought we were going to be in flying cars in 2000. I'm whelmed. The dad made them wear the Prego belly. You're not going to be getting jiggy with it. That's what he fucking told them. My mom used to say that shit all the time. I just delivered twins to a 16-year-old crack whore. And you know what she told me? I should have listened to my father. They were like, she didn't say that. He said, well, she would have if she wasn't all doped up. You're going to wear the belly. Then Heath Ledger came over and was like, who knocked up your sister? I've seen that movie a bajillion times. Nobody thought the clocks could comprehend the millennium. It was all hype, but we believed it. People went crazy buying duct tape. LOL, Y2K. I was born in 91, so I lived through it all. I remember most of the changes. A peaceful beast babe with no trolls. Can't believe it. They post a Sierra video and be like, I love the 90s. Right. You'd be like, this wasn't the 90s. They post Goodies, which came out in 2003. I love the 90s. No, you don't. Aaliyah was deaf futuristic. She opened the door to so much more. TLC is the 90s. It was a year difference, but it was a major difference. It really was. The difference between 99 and 2000 was a lot. I have something stuck in my mouth. Sorry. And then as like more time went on, the difference between like 99 and 2001 was a lot. The difference between, and then everything changed after 2001 anyway, because then 9/11 happened. So like everything post 2001, everything was different after that. I tell 90s babies, if you were born in the 90s, you did not experience the 90s. I felt like Aaliyah's growth was more of her growing in sexuality and womanhood. He was an awful dad. It was still progression. Brandy went from box braids to micro braids. Or even if you look at Brandy, Full Moon Brandy, which was early 2000s. What About Us Brandy? What About All of that was not the same as 98 Brandy. Uh, got it. I think a lot of people feel like if you were born in the 90s, you were not old enough to really experience it and remember it. Damn, the Jetsons took place in 2002. Wow. I was born in 93, so I feel like I did experience the 90s. It's like if you were born in 93, that means that you were 7 by the time the 2000s came. So do you really remember the 90s? I'm really asking, like, I'm not being shady. Do you really remember the 90s? Like, you were 7, you were so young. It was only 7 years left in the 90s when you were born. 10 Things I Hate About You came on What Was Then Fox Family like every weekend. Aaliyah Seed from baggy to fitting. Brandy went from box braids to micro braids. Kid Cudi dropped his first album in 93. 2000 and 2005 are so far apart, so many changes. And then like when the technology got introduced even more, like the iPhone got introduced in 2007, and then that was it, like it was over. Yeah, like the mid 2000s were crop tops, lowriders, Paris Hilton pink and juicy couture tracksuits. Late 2000s was like futuristic Alexander McQueen sharp shoulder pads. We really didn't. We were practically babies. Shout out to the mother of Afrofuturism, Octavia Butler. She would have been 71. Shout out to her. 80s babies are 90s kids. I was born in 94. I rep the 2000s because I remember that. I forgot about Brandy Full Moon. Oh, that's a great album. I was born in the 80s. I'm a 90s baby. I don't remember being 6 like that. Full Moon Brandy. Can't believe that was 2002. Exactly. Like, that was 2002. You could look at that shit and be like, ooh, yeah, this was the early 2000s. Like, I could tell. Versus Brandy in 99. It's a difference. It seems like, oh, it's only 3 years. It's the same. No, it's not. I remember my childhood maybe because I had an older brother born in 87. We did everything together, so I remember my 90s childhood. If you don't remember Beyonce's Hood Rat in the Club remix, you're not old enough. You know we be up in the club. Why do we keep talking about up in the club? That's the second time during this Bees Big we have mentioned up in the club. You cannot be... But didn't Marcus Houston take Beyonce's virginity? Wasn't that like the first person she ever had sex with? You cannot be born in the 80s and claim to be a 90s baby. What are you? If you were born in the 80s. If you were born in the 80s, you're probably a 90s kid. If you were born in the 90s, you're probably a 90s baby, but you're a 2000s kid. Like, I always claim the early 2000s. Like, the early 2000s was like my jam, like my time, my era when I was like young and like coming up and like being influenced by things. I mean, like the 90s too, sort of, but not really. I mean, some stuff from the 90s I could really remember, like TV shows and stuff. But like from 2000 on, maybe like 99 on, because I remember seeing The Matrix. Like, I really remember seeing The Matrix in the movie theater when I was like little, like 10 or something like that. And like that really started to like shape my worldview. And then as like the 2000s progressed, that's what I could like really, 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 really remember. Some stuff from the 90s, but not a lot of it. Not the way that people be acting like as if they was right there going to Freaknik and partying with Tupac and shit. Like, you're 23. Relax. Just bring it down a little bit. Oh, that rumor's not true? I thought that was true. I'm early 80s, so I remember this clear-cut example Seren is trying to give y'all millennials. I'm a millennial. We didn't appreciate our 90s artists. Where did that rumor come from? I remember my 90s childhood because my brother is 13 years older than me. 80s babies are 90s kids. Roger deflowered Beyonce. If you were born late 80s, 90s was your childhood, and 2000s was your teenage years. Right, exactly. That's how it was for me. Preteen to teen seems to be the most impactful memory-wise. Right. Like, I remember the boy bands and shit, like NSYNC and like Backstreet Boys and like Britney Spears. And at that same time, like Destiny's Child was really big. Beyonce started really popping around that time. Jay-Z, like I remember when the Black Album came out in 2003, like I was like a young teenager at that time. And I was like a kid in the 90s. I remember like kid shit from the 90s. Super chat, Kari, thank you. I agree with this, what Panda Deck said. If you were born in the late 80s, early 90s was your childhood, and 2000s was your teenage years, preteen to teen, yeah. Early to mid 2000s my era, yeah. Like, I get hype over, like, Dipset. People be getting hype over, like, Pac and shit from the 90s. I get hype over, like, Dipset and, like, Cameron and, like, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, shit from, like, and like, Nelly. Shit from, like, 2001, like, Nelly and Kelly. I'd be like, this my shit. Stuff like that. I'm not a 90s, like, I don't stress the 90s like that. I'm a 90s baby millennial. When I think of early 2000s, I think of B2K. I was born in 82, so the 80s was my time, but I do remember a whole lot about the 80s from a kid who watched a lot of TV, but yeah, the 90s was my time. I was born in 83. I was old enough to see, know, and process the shit. These kids in here were still putting square pegs in round holes in 96. Oh yeah, B2K. I'm not claiming to be a part of 90s culture, but I do remember the 90s transitions. I would have went to Freaknik if I was old enough. They were wilding out then. They remember Freaknik as a fetus. Right. You were at Freaknik in your mom's uterus. I'm like right at that cusp. I remember all of that. Oh, Richie, you just did super chat too. Thank you. Everybody doing super chat. Yes, Dipset. 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 Jewels. Dip. Santana. Set. That's my shit. I would say like 90. I would say like 98. Y'all tell me something that came out in 98. I would say 97 and up. I can really, really remember. But probably nothing. Like I remember stuff from before then, especially like kid stuff, TV shows and like, but really like maybe 97, 98 and up. Like I said, people be acting like shit that came out in 94 and shit was their childhood. No, it was not. It was not, unless you're over a certain age. Super chat, Dominique, is when people give money during the chat. G-Unit, Beanie, Freeway, Remy, Lil Kim, Trina, Bow Wow, Romeo, Mr. Cheeks, yep. I was a tiny kid at the end of the 90s, but I had a teenage cousin, and through her I was exposed to Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Cleopatra, coming at ya. Yeah, like I remember shit like that and like Samantha Mumba and shit. Such a shame how Joel's got hooked on that lean. Dude is missing teeth now. What do I do with the super chat? YouTube deposits the money directly into my account. Yeah, I remember Chingy. Only one call away. Lil Corey, Sammy, Young Guns, Mario, DMX, is so many. I like the way you look at me. I like the time we spend, baby. I like what we have grown to be. I like it, girl. Don't you know I like it? That was like my era. That's Sammy. That's not Mario. That's Sammy. Mario is, you say I'm just a friend, but you say I'm just a friend. That's Mario. 'Cause I can't be. Damn, y'all just made me want to watch Hardball. Every time I think about Sammy, I want to watch Hardball. Strike one, caught you by surprise. Strike two, right before your eyes. Now we gotta watch Hardball. I love it when you call me Big Papa. And it has Keanu. Yes, You Should Let Me Love You is Mario. Braid My Hair is Mario. Yes. My iPad's gonna die in a minute. I'm at 5%. And my fucking long cable stopped working. Let me see if I can get it to work. But I'm gonna have to go in a minute because my shit is not working. And being live uses a lot of juice. So I think we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna go for this iPad dies. So let me finish these comments and then we're gonna go. 2000s were a good time for me. DMX, how's it going down? 98, right? How's it going down? I remember. Oh, all I want is you. They do not keep 40% of the profit. That's not true. No one reps the 2000s. People get the 2000s lumped in with the 90s, which is what we're talking about. People be naming shit as if it's from the 90s, but it don't really be from the 90s. It be from the 2000s. I was listening to Young Buck earlier. His first album was heavily underrated. His first album was really, 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 really good. I like Young Buck. Craig David, 99. Right, I remember Craig David. Can you fill me in? Craig David. When did The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill come out? 98? Yeah, something like that. The cusp life is tough. Like, I remember life before cell phones, but I was there for the progression of social media. Yeah, I mean, we had a childhood without technology, but then by the time we were teenagers, the technology got introduced. The Rugrats movie was 98. Yeah, I remember that. Take me there. I want to go there. Stuff like that, I really remember. I would say like 97, 98 and up. And before that was like just kid stuff. Damn girl, how you fit all of that in them jeans? Even though I heard stuff beforehand, I think my real music childhood began with the early 2000s, Rockefeller era, Nelly, Luda, 50 Cent, Eminem, etc. Lloyd Southside with Ashanti, You Should Let Me Love You, Braid My Hair, G Baby, right. Smart Guy, Sister, Moesha, right. That was the shit that I really... But people get that shit confused with the 90s. That should be weird. I'd be like, that's not the 90s. It's early 2000s. Especially, like, for example, like, even the difference between, like, let's say the first season of Sister versus the last season of Sister, which we were in, like, the early 2000s by then. Shit changed a lot in a very short amount of time. And if you... I don't know if you weren't there. I guess you don't know. Childhood without technology made us different. I believe that. Right. All right. And on that note, we're going to call it a day. I totally agree. We could pick up this conversation if y'all want next week. The last season was 99. Okay, so 99. So when was the first season? I know the difference between the beginning and the end was a lot. Once they started getting them perms and they started like wearing black leather pants, it was a wrap. Like everything changed. 94, okay, so the difference between 94 and 99 was like a lot. It started like really getting more into like the more futuristic like look and everything like that. Somebody else said the first season was 95. 94, 95, yeah, and the last season was like 99, 2000, yeah, and it looked different. 96 to 2001, yeah. Put this conversation in y'all back pocket for next week, because my iPad's gonna die. So next week, Deliver Us from Eva. Yes, for real, just look at the intros when they were wearing them dresses and shit. With the slick straight hair versus when they had big bucket hats of flowers. Yeah. They used to be like very 90s with the bucket hats and like the clothes and like the overalls. But by the end, it looked like totally different. Moesha was the same thing. I see you. 96, 2001 was Moesha. All right. Put this conversation in y'all back pocket for next week. Deliver Us from Eva. See you guys. Thank you to everyone that did Super Chat. And I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Deliver Us from Eva. Bye.